Welcome to this sacred reading. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lijana, and I'm going to channel this message for somebody who excuse me, who had a very difficult childhood. This past wound is to do with your childhood, and Spirit says that you are already doing enough healing, but this childhood wound is deeply rooted within you, and you could attract many situations, people who reflect that to you, they mirror this to you. For example, maybe some of you, you were abandoned, you were left by one of your parents, like you didn't feel important. For example, one of your parents went abroad without any explanation. Just suddenly one day you found out that your parent is not there, and Spirit says that you didn't feel safe. You couldn't understand why they gone, why they didn't let you. Like it was a huge trauma for some of you. So let's take a look at the oracle, because there could be many different scenarios, but it is to do with your childhood. So for example, if you were left, if you were abandoned, when you grow up, you could attract many people who could be ghosting you, disappearing without any reason, without any explanation, and that could trigger your childhood wound. So this is huge because it takes lots of time, lots of patience to heal this, but Spirit says you are already doing it. It's just, it could be very frustrating when you realize that there is another person who's mirroring that to you, like it's happening again and again. And let's see, what is it that you truly meant to hear today to help you to heal fully? You have to say yes. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. Let's see. And we have the corn, number 10. So some of you could be repeating like a cycle, a repeating cycle which you are truly meant to break. And this repeating cycle is to do with other people, where until you get to the root of this childhood wound, you will not fully heal this. You will just repeat this cycle again and again, attracting same people. I mean, different phase, just the same issue, where you repeat this cycle with the person, a specific person, where you are being hurt, where maybe some of you being left in the cold. With the card, just say yes. I am picking up that this card actually says that you are an empath, you are very sensitive, and people can truly be drawn towards your energy very quickly. It's because they know, they can sense that you have this nature of you which is full of empathy, which is full of compassion. And I feel that some of you in your childhood, you didn't receive that. Maybe some of you grow up with relatives, like not with your parents, somebody who took care of you. I also see another scenario where you had to grow up very quickly. You was a carer. And because of that, you didn't have time to take care of yourself, of your own needs. Like you didn't receive that full love, full cup of love. So now you could be saying yes to many people, where you want to help people, where you want to be this empath. But Spirit is teaching you this huge lesson. Like you have this whole spirit guides with you, like many of them are with you, and they are showing you that there are many times when you have to say no. You have to protect your energy. You have to be this like the lie detector, because so many people say one thing but they do another thing. So you cannot let just anybody in. And I see that many of you already learned this lesson in a huge way. But there is this root, like still last pieces of a puzzle for you to put them together. So you would deeply go into the root of this suffering, of understanding why you attract those people, why you cannot say no sometimes, why maybe some of you're being attacked by many dark people. I mean dark people, those who don't want to do their healing. They want to take away your love, your light, and once they have what they need, they just leave. So there is this huge importance for you to end this cycle, because it is a painful cycle where many times you could feel like you're being left in the cold, where you give so much but you don't receive it back. Where with the corn card, it says that there was never the lack. You have always had this unconditional love for you. So it's important for you to travel back to this childhood memory where you felt you were not loved enough, where you felt you were not good enough, maybe where you didn't feel safe. So whenever you're being triggered, whenever you repeat this cycle where somebody maybe does this behavior, whatever happened to you in your childhood, they trigger you. So in that moment, it's important for you to do this inner healing where you say to your inner child, you bring that memory back, you go back to your childhood, you visualize where you are being loved, where you are being safe. You change that childhood memory into the one that it was always meant to be yours. We cannot choose our parents, we cannot choose our family, but we can choose our soul family. This is what I'm picking up, like this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So now you must be very aware, conscious, full of acceptance. You can close this cycle forever. This is what I hear. Your spirit guides want you to know. But you will keep on repeating, attracting over and over again those people who they are only interested to take your light. They don't know how to give it to themselves. They want to steal it from you. So you must build this courage within you. Strong boundaries are here very important as well. Some of you could be facing many situations where people try to cross your boundaries, and Spirit is teaching you to say no when you are being drained, when you deeply see that someone is not for your highest good. You're not here to carry other people's trauma. This is very important for some of you. Some of you, you've been carrying this trauma, other people's trauma, for so long. So when you meet them, those people, for the first time, it's important to really trust what you sense, because you have very strong intuition. Your spirit guides, they will always show you who you can trust and who you shouldn't, who you can allow into your secret space. And look at that, guys, we have break the chain. So you are truly the one who is meant to break this cycle, this repeating cycle, leave so many people behind, cut the cords. You could be also attracting many people from your past lives, some unfinished contracts. So as soon as you meet this person, you're gonna feel like home. It's gonna feel so familiar, like straight away you will feel like, I know you. This is when spirit says also, watch out, be careful, because that's just a strong sign that you have some unfinished business unfinished contract with those souls, something that you need to heal, they need to heal. In many cases, I hear you are meant to be the one who is breaking the cycle, who is saying no to any toxicity. And because you have a fire here, you know how to stay grounded. You have a very strong energy. You are a warrior spirit. And your spirit guys want you to get stronger when it comes to seeing it clearly. What is it teaching you? Why are you meeting certain people? Not to just blindly jump into this friendship, relationship. Be, how can I say, you could be somebody who is very drawn towards intense feelings. So if you feel very good feelings with this person, those feelings could be like blinding you sometimes. So spirit says, you're not here to have an intense relationship. You're here to have your inner peace, because many of those relationships will bring lots of toxicity if it starts very intense, very passionate. And always remember that once somebody feels very familiar, like a sudden recognition of their soul, this could also be a red flag. So you are meant for healthy relationships, but it's hugely important for you to heal this childhood trauma, this wound, this inner wound which you might have carried for so long. It's not easy to do that, but you know it's possible because you are already doing it. So here, Spirit says, whenever something is ending, there is always this great beginning, a new beginning. They want you to know that you are already, like your spirit is already being strengthened immensely. And all you have to do is just to continue doing your inner healing, especially your inner child wounds. Some of you, you might feel that you were never loved, you were never fully accepted, you never felt like you were enough. But now it's your power to take this control, to bring this awareness into your presence. And you must be the one who is breaking this cycle. It doesn't mean that people will stop being attracted to your energy. Of course, you could still attract people who just want to take it from you. But with this new awareness, you will always be able to see the truth. You will not settle for less. You will talk to them, and very quickly you will realize, oh, I recognize the signs. I recognize this person's behavior, the way they talk, the way they act. I can see that. Now I'm ready to break it. I'm ready to just walk my own path. And more you practice to do that, more you practice to say no, there will also be more right people, healthy connections entering your life. I also see there is this important message for some of you where maybe you have a tendency to fall in love very quickly. Like you start a sexual relationship quite quickly with people. And that's another important lesson to learn, that those people who come into your life, and if they rush to have this physical sexual relationship with you, that's a huge red flag that this relationship might not last long. It might be unhealthy. Watch out for that toxic sexual energy from people. Because deep down in your heart, you know that you're not somebody who wants to rush into sexual relationship with people. But that could also be the inner wound from your childhood. Like maybe you didn't have enough physical, how can I say, like not enough love physically from your parents. And now you rush into relationships. There are so many people who have this issue rushing into sexual relationship. Like they don't know how to create long-lasting relationships. Their main focus is to make other person think, believe that they are in love, which is actually not the truth. So there are so many illusions, and you can see through those illusions because we have this card over here. So your spirit guides, they're always showing you the truth. They don't want you to rush into any relationship. They want you to be like a lie detector. Somebody who has got self-respect, somebody who knows how to have those healthy boundaries. So you would only settle for what you truly meant to have, because you're truly destined for the higher love, divine love, unconditional love. So I hope that this message has helped you to reflect on your own healing. Thank you so much for listening. All my love. Bye-bye.